Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so yet the Most High testified against Israel and against Judah by all the prophets and by all the seers, saying, Turn ye from your evil ways, and keep my commandments and my statutes, according to all the law which I commanded your fathers, and which I sent to you by my servants the prophets. Okay, notwithstanding, they would not hear, but hardened their necks like to the neck of their fathers, that they did not believe in the Most High their power, and they rejected his statutes and his covenant that he made with their fathers, and his testimonies which he testified against them. And they followed vanity and became vain, and went after the heathen that were around about them, concerning whom the Most High had charged them that they should not do like them. Okay? Matter of fact, I'll read one more. And they left all the commandments of the Most High their power, and made them molten images, even two casts, and made a grove, and worshiped all the hosts of heaven, and served Baal. Okay, so that's past wickedness that the nation of Israel we were into. Okay, so now like today, worshiping the host of heaven, a lot of this stuff that is going on in religion, like Allah, he's really a moon god, and with that whole thing about Muhammad, his father Muhammad, I think his father's name was Abdul, I forgot, but basically, if you look up Muhammad's father, his name means servant of Allah. So Allah, they were worshiping Allah before Muhammad even came on the scene. But regardless, Allah is a moon god, and I'm gonna get some scriptures on that in a minute. Or actually, yeah, next. That I'm about to break that down about Allah. But basically, worshiping the host of heaven, and here we go, worshiping Baal. Okay, which a lot of these gods and a lot of these stories, I'll say, go back to Babylon. Everything from and a lot of these doctrines, like the virgin birth, and just like basically like Semiramis, Nimrod, or basically like those from Babylon then goes to Egypt, and then basically the Romans and Greeks copy from Egypt. So that's basically how everything goes. But the scriptures don't say to worship anything that they're into. So that's why the gods of the nations are idol. But let me go to Deuteronomy. This is Deuteronomy 28 and 64. Okay. Deuteronomy 28 and 64, and this is part of the curses that would fall upon us. And the Most High shall scatter thee among all people, from one end of the earth even unto the other, and there thou shalt serve other gods, which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, even wood and stone. Now that wood, it goes into Christianity, the cross, the wood, and the stone, as far as Islam, that's. But you got Israelites are doing all type of stuff. Like you could picture someone like Tiger Woods. He's into the being into Buddha and all that madness. So there's some type of Israelites, Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and some type of philosophy. Okay, but that's part of the curses, that we would be scattered among all people, and we would be worshiping other gods. Okay, so let me back that up with Leviticus 26. 26:1. Ye shall make you no idols nor graven image, neither rear you up a standing image, neither shall ye set up any image of stone in your land to bow down unto it, for I am the Most High your power. Okay, so bowing down to stones, which is, Islam. You bowing down 5 times to the, at Mecca, going through that. When Allah, like I said, is a moon god, which I'm about to get in scriptures on, not worshiping the sun, not worshiping, and that's a cut actually to people that say that, the sun is a god and everything like that, or it's trying to say that the Most High is a sun god because he made the sun. So how he gonna be the sun? And then on top of that, you're not allowed to worship the sun. So just like the whole thing clowns talking about, like I've heard this, mostly you Edomites, you wicked Edomites that don't believe in the Lord anyway. You talking about Yahushua, which is our king, our savior. He's a sun god, so and Isaiah 63 cuts that. So the sun coming back for war, where he gonna have blood on. I didn't know a son could wear a garment. All right, so I didn't know the son could put on garments and clothes like that. But that's a cut, that the Most High can't be a sun god because we're not supposed to worship the sun. Okay, but as far as setting up a stone and bowing down to it, that's off. So you Israelites and Islam, you always got something to say against the scriptures, but and another thing I'm gonna touch on too as well, because I got into it with a brother that's into Islam, and Allah is not the name. Allah just means God. And secondly, if you read, the name of the Most High was given to Israelites, not is Ishmael, Arabs. So the name of the Most High was given to Israel, and it wasn't even given to these fake Jews. Okay, but we bringing out the real name. But okay, so I mean that's a cold cut to that. So from there I'm gonna go to Jeremiah. Get some meat for y'all. Jeremiah 2. Start at 11. Okay. Hath a nation changed this Jeremiah 2 and 11. Hath a nation changed their gods, which are yet no gods? But my people have changed their glory for that which doth not profit. Okay, so I mean we changed our we traded our power for basically vanity with these idols, and it doesn't profit us. Okay, so I'm gonna drop down to verse 26. As a thief is ashamed when he is found, so is the house of Israel ashamed. They, their kings, their princes, and their priests and their prophets, saying to a stock, Thou art my father, and to a stone, Thou hast brought me forth. For they have turned their back unto me, and not their face. But in the time of their trouble they will say, Arise and save us. But where are thy gods that thou hast made thee? Let them arise, if they can save thee in the time of thy trouble. For according to the number of thy cities are the gods, O Judah. Okay, so the Most High in those days, man, Most High is basically mocking us because we going off. That's wickedness. We done traded our power and he's saying that, why don't you ask those so-called gods to save you? Okay, so I mean that's basically what's going on right now. So when the time comes, martial law, America's destroyed. You're gonna call on Ra. You're gonna call on Caesar Borgia. You're gonna call on Allah. All these religions. You're gonna call on these gods because it's not the God of Israel. All right, and and what you gonna do? You know.